The drawstring works. This is an elastic band that I just broke. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Sorry if I sound a little weird right now. I'm a little sick, but I want to get this review out as soon as possible. These are the new PlayStation Last of Us 2-pack figures, and as you can see, we're going to be going over them in just a second. This retails for about $50 and comes with a crap ton of accessories. So if we start out with Ellie and her, I'd say dedicated accessories, because they both kind of have dedicated. She comes with, oh, that's Joel's. She comes with all these sets of hands, plus the ones that are on her. And these hands do specific things. Like this one is specifically used to hold her knife, like so. All the hands and stuff came out pretty stiff, so if I have to move my hands out of the camera point of view to put the accessories in, that's why. So there you go, there's her with the knife. I haven't quite figured out what this trigger hand is for yet. I used it to hold her bow, which we'll get to in a second. I suppose you could also maybe use it on the rifle. Not really sure how that's supposed to work there. She also comes with this gripping hand. That could also be for the bow, I guess. That would probably be more wise for the bow, considering this is her other dedicated bow hand to pull back the drawstring. Right there. Now let's look at her hands on her. She has this open palm hand for resting the gun on her, or the long gun, you know. And this is her dedicated trigger finger hand for the pistol. I know that for sure. This pistol will not fit in her other hand, which is why I said they were dedicated hands. So I want her with the pistol, so she has the pistol, and it's just easily removable like that. You can see kind of the differences in the sculpt there. It almost looks like she has longer fingers on this one. Yeah, and then also her backpack is removable too. That just slides on and off from the package. It comes off. So that's pretty cool right there. Now let's move on to Joel's accessories. Dedicated accessories, I should say. Because I believe that the shotgun, the gun, the bow and arrow, I think you can interchange all those. Sorry, did I move my camera a little bit? It's my bad, boys. Let's start out with his weirdest hand. I know what it's used for. I'm assuming it's like to pump the shotgun. Oh god, why did I do that? But it just looks kind of weird having his hand, like, no fingerless. Almost looks like a flipper on the inside. The outside's good enough. Maybe he has a little bit of a broken thumb there. Probably won't be using that one too much. I'll probably have him displayed like this. He also comes with another trigger finger hand that's a little tighter than his other one that he has on right now. And, again, that one could be for the gun too. Maybe the pistols just have a different grip. I haven't really looked too far into it. Then he also has this hand, which is a gripping hand. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, Ellie's gripping hand, this one, must be for the machete. I forgot, I didn't see that in the accessories because I had it on Joel. This hand must be for the machete, and this hand must be for the machete on the other side. And then he only comes... Oh, never mind. He comes with two fists. Ellie does not come with any fists. So that is something to note. Not that she was really strong in the game. Onto the weapons. Let's just start off with the ones he's holding. He also has a trigger finger and a machete on each hand. And to note, the trigger fingers are all right-handed. So there are no left-hand Joels and Ellies out there. Starting off with the accessories he is holding. He has the revolver, and then he has the machete. Pretty plain looking machete right here. Not really too great of a sculpt. Not like they detailed any of the wood or anything. It's just painted on there. For the revolver, it looks nice enough from the side, but from the front, I just feel like it's way too skinny. You know? Like, you almost can't tell that he's holding it. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it's picking up more on the camera. I guess just to me, the barrel is just way too skinny, and the gun's just really flat. He also has a removable backpack. As you can see, Ellie, as we showed off, also comes with her own pistol, and I'm assuming the pistols are interchangeable. Sure, I'll try that if I remember. We already saw the knife. It's looks like a switchblade. It's been a minute since I played the first game, so forgive me if I don't remember if these accessories are dedicated to any specific person, but I believe most of them are interchangeable. You have the rifle right here. Nothing comes or moves out. This one is fairly decently painted. There's a wood texture into it. So this one looks fairly nice. The shotgun over here, also fairly decently textured. Paint on all the weapons is lacking, but they could have also just not painted it, so gotta respect the effort there. And that looks pretty good. And then this might be one of the best bows I've ever seen in 1/12 scale. In any scale besides, in any scale I've ever seen besides real. The drawstring works. This is an elastic band that I just broke. It's okay. There's a little hole up here that it goes into. And then the arrow can slide out like that, which it comes undone in the packaging. Then it snaps in there at any desired point you want. God, I can't believe I just broke that. Yeah, so you can see how it goes through the hole right there. It's just glued on the other side, which is how it came off so easily. So, glad I did that to show you guys, to be prepared for that. The bow itself, I mean, it has texture on it. It's not the best. Paint's not the best. None of it's really the best, but it gets the point across, Let me just hold it right there so you can see what it looked like. Probably won't be taking any pictures with this because it's broken now, even though I will probably fix it. So yeah, now let's get on over to their articulation, and I will be doing it with the backpack on, just so you can see, because I don't think it'll make much of a difference. Her head, the ponytail swivels, so her head can go all the way back, can go that much far forward. Obviously, it has some tilt. I've been having some problems where she gets kind of like this, and it looks like she has like a broken neck. It's a little hard to, I don't know if the neck is turned at all, but it's a little hard to straighten out sometimes. Arms go up that far, swivel all around. They go in about that far. The backpack does move it back, but actually, that might be because I'm holding it. There we go. Backpack does not restrain any movement. I was restraining the movement. Arms bend just past 90. They also swivel right there. Trigger fingers go up and down. Every single hand has a different hinge. So, like, this hand, set in and out. Don't know what you'd call that, honestly. her torso swivel right there. She can crunch, not really forward with that. She can go back a lot with it though. And then with this added down here, she can go all the way forward. Was that all off camera? Let me look. Doesn't look like it. I have a tendency to float up above the camera, so I'll just re-show that. And then she goes that far forward with the bottom hinge and the top hinge, and then that far back with both of them too. So extreme range of movement right there. Not sure if they needed that much movement for Ellie. They could have did without this joint. I feel like it's kind of ugly just because the shadow in the recesses, it's not that tight to her joint. It just makes it look weird. Her legs can kick out pretty far, and they can not go back at all. She has a upper thigh swivel. Her legs, oh, that's a tight joint. Let me try it. I already broke one thing today. Let me try her other leg. Other leg is way more cooperative. Her legs bend in all the way. Bend all the way down. No swivel at the shoe, or it tilts at the shoe. No swivel. And then her hinge joint is actually sculpted into her pants. It's not separate. Ooh, it's also a tight joint. Be careful. Probably just because of the texturing on that one, though. So it bends back that far and bends forward that far. So pretty, for how small of a figure she is, pretty excessive range of motion for her. Can get her into a lot of poses. Considering these are just people and not superheroes, the fact that she has more ab crunch than a fucking Spider-Man figure kind of baffles me. But that's just how it goes, I guess. These figures, I will, and I have always said, are a lot better quality than Marvel Legends. At least the 3 that I've picked up. Just in terms of sculpting, paint, and articulation, miles better to me. Especially that Kratos. You got Joel over here with the backpack. Doesn't really even hit it. He doesn't really tilt back at all. Move forward. He tilts down that much. He has, obviously, hinge and swivel, or not hinge, but swivel and tilt up top. He also has one of these fucked up necks, but it's easy enough to tell because he has an Adam's apple where it goes. So can line that back up pretty easily. With the backpack on, I don't think the backpack hinders any movement, considering this strap's even out of the way. It's just his torso overlay that's hindering his movement from pointing forward, but you can get it easily enough. Oops, I'm sorry. I hit the camera again. So yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought there. His arms go up about that far, go down, turn around, swivel at the bicep up there, hinge at the elbow with a little more swivel right there. And then his hands are the same as Ellie's. Some go up and down, some go in and out. His torso, not very good. Again, because of the bottom overlay. And the back, ooh, gets a lot more back. He can throw it back pretty fucking good. We got the bottom leg, can move up about that far, get a good kicking pose. Sorry, my hand's in the way. But it leaves a lot to be desired on the back. Joel has no ass, and you can see straight into that joint, which may or may not be a good thing. Something I didn't test with Ellie is how far she could kick out. This is kind of ridiculous. That is kind of ridiculous. This is a normal human being, by the way. This is not a superhero figure. Swivel down at the leg. They are visible joints. I believe this one was also stuck, so I might have to, yeah. Left leg stuck on both of them for me. It's okay. He has the same leg motion range as Ellie down there. And then they both have the same kind of, or they don't have the same kind of ankle, because Joel's, for whatever reason, is sculpted under, and Ellie's is sculpted on top. So there is little to no range of movement with the shoes at all. And they both have peg holes, obviously, at the bottom of the feet. So this is kind of wild to me, and surprising at the same time. I just wanted to see if Ellie had the same upper leg joint. I doubt it, because she's a smaller figure. It's not as good as Joel's, but that's still, like, she can kick out pretty good. You know, you can get her into some fucking martial arts fucking poses over here, if you so choose. Again, these are just normal human beings wandering through a apocalypse. So I'm not sure how much range of movement you're going to be expecting from them. But yeah, they have a lot, except for Joel's torso, which is, I believe, would be better, but this is hindered by the overlay. Right here. Okay, so it's been like 8 hours since I recorded the last part, so I don't really know where I left off at. Don't ask me what happened there, don't ask why there was a cut there. But we're back here, and I believe what I was going to talk about was Joel's arm. His left arm is a little fucked up to me. I don't know if I could just like heat it up and move it. The other one kind of bends the same sort of direction here, but this one, it kind of looks like his arm's broken. In the packaging, it was like this, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, that is not right. So I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like this. Yeah, very strange to me. I don't want to try heating up, because this is very, very hard plastic, and I feel like it was molded that way. But I also, yeah, it doesn't bother me that much, but it bothers me a little bit. It looks like he has a broken arm. So, well, while I was gone, I managed to scrape together some people for comparison. Firstly, we have Kratos, obviously. He is the only other one in the line that I have. A fantastic figure. I did put this custom guess bear skin over him, which I think makes him look fucking awesome. Kind of snowy a little bit. And then I also have, from the same studio, Nathan Drake from NECA, who is completely out of scale with these guys, so that is never going to work. But I guess technically Kratos is, well, is he too small? He is, I think he's pretty good size, actually. Kratos is pretty good size for this line. Yeah, that's pretty much the wrap up of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys stick around for the next one. I am planning on doing more customs. I'm just, really just enjoying doing reviews for these guys, even if my audio kind of sucks. Yeah, these are great figures. If you like The Last of Us, I'd definitely pick them up, or Black Friday's right around the corner. Maybe they'll go on sale. That's what I'm planning on picking up. Atreus. There's no way I'm paying $30 for him. Maybe I'll do a review on Atreus. Probably not. It's way past the release date on that. So that's pretty much it. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.